the Darce. John, hammer. You borrow you since you're okay. You can do a Darce from the top, you can do Darce from the bottom. So if he's down, I'm passing this guard with this right here. Okay. My goal, okay, is to get into a controlling position, to restrict his movement, and to be able to potentially guide his movement in a predictable direction. So if he's sitting up right here, I want him more on his back because this is going to be a little bit more tricky to pass because his hands are close to me here. Get here, here, maybe get here, here, okay? And now as I begin to go into side control here, okay? I want to control him. I see he's rolling onto his side, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to prevent him from pushing into me, rolling more so to my side, and I'm going to flatten him out just enough, okay, to where he will feel that he can actually go to the side, because I know I'm giving up this top underhook right here. He slowly begins to now recognize the underhook. He slowly goes to the side, and I begin to already get my Darce entry, which essentially is a wizard, okay? So that's what a Darce really is, okay? Except what I'm doing is that I'm leaning heavy on his side and shoulder, so he can't get that underhook deep enough, okay? It's deep enough when his elbow at least crosses my hip line right about there and his shoulder connects. That's deep, because now if I get a wizard here and his left underhook is deep and he pinches kind of this elbow here, okay? My arm gets stuck and I'm vulnerable to get rolled that way, okay? If I back out a bit, okay, and I can feel his elbow by my elbow, you'll kill that underhook, especially if you back your hips up towards his hips. The more here you are, the more access he has to reach deeper, because you can even see him grabbing my left hip right here. If I am here, 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 and here, he doesn't have an underhook, okay? So from here, I'm gonna reach, cup his head with my left hand, and I'm gonna cup his neck area with my right, okay? The key is to make your arm long enough so you can actually do a Darce. A big mistake I see people make is that they're here and they can't get their arm long enough. I need to put my right ear right on his armpit here, okay? And I need to reach with my right hand as far as I can and then clamp it, while this hand is pulling his head down towards his navel belt line here. I reach, stretch, clamp, so that now my left hand can go down and I can cup my tricep, okay? And then I start bringing up my arm right here, and from here I can finish him in a variety of ways here. I can roll him flat here. I can walk around, hook that leg over there, but this is just a basic finish right here, okay? So how would you set this up from a side control is that I want to keep him flat. I know he's going to want to turn to the side. He turns to the side. I go up to my knee a bit right here, and I feel him reaching for that underhook. I back up right here. The second that he goes for it, hook right here, and notice my legs are up. Don't ever do a Darce like this. You have no base, and you have no ability to keep him wedged on the side. Because what I'm also doing is my shoulder is pressuring him here. So now if he wants to roll up into me and go to his knees, I can at least keep him on his side, okay? If he wants to roll to his back, I can keep him on his side. If he wants to turn into me, go to his knees, I can push. If he wants to pull, I can pull. So the whole time I'm controlling the head. So that now this hand right here reaches, stretches. This one, I want you to do this. Roll your thumb down so you could reach your tricep, and then roll this up. And now from here, you can go down to your knees here, pull them back a little bit, open your shoulders, take a breath, and drive forward. Okay? The more your hand goes up, the more this hand goes up, and you squeeze, and you finish. Okay? One more time right here. So just to practice it for starters, okay? Here, I want this arm behind. I don't really want it here. it's easy for him to remove this and loop it out or whatnot. I want this hand behind me here, by my hip. My right hand comes to the back of the head. My right ear is by his armpit shoulder. This is very important. If my head is here, that's about as long as I can make my arm. When my head is here, I pull this down here and I push this through and I clamp. The reason why I clamp, I don't want him to move his head back and begin to defend the Darce. That's why this right here is very important. And I keep pulling this here, stretch, and then roll the thumb down and roll the thumb up. What happens is that it gives you access to your tricep, and when you roll this up, watch my hand, my bicep pulls my right hand. And you go here, 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 and feet driving and finish. Okay? So let's try to make this right hand stretch and go. And then roll it. Okay? Let's do it. 1, 2, 3.